Welcome back to the show. Joining us in the studio, a good friend of mine, Chris Anthony. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Usually we're talking about ski racing or your adventures.
Yep.
But today's a real special day, and it's a full focus on the legendary filmmaker Warren Miller, who's a dear friend of yours, and you've been in multitudes of his films.
Yeah, today is a very special day, celebration of Warren Miller. We are doing a wonderful tribute on Vail Mountain today and going into tonight into the Vail Village. But today, you know, get out there and ski for Warren. But at 3 o'clock, we're going to meet at the top of the mountain at PHQ and then ski down to Mid-Vail and then do a celebration 4 to 6 at Sarge's Deck, music and, you know, all sorts of people from the past Warren Miller films and filmmakers and anybody
sharing
tied to
memories
it.
and
Yeah.
just sharing stories, and I'm sure you have a lot. What was it like working with Warren Miller over the years?
Well, I never got to work directly with him, but I did once when I was about 9 years old. We actually shot here on Vail a head ski ad with my whole family. But I grew up watching the films.
So did I.
And
every day.
Watching him and what he did. And then eventually in 1989, actually a couple of years after I went and did knock on his door, I did get asked to be in a film. Warren was still narrating the films very much then, and so I got to communicate with him quite a bit from then on. But I always was hoping there'd be that moment when I actually got to be shot by Warren with his camera in one of those years. So I did over 27, 28 years of films with them and toured with the tour and tried to carry on that tradition. And I mean, he changed 3-4 generations of skiing because of what, you know, his impact. So
I think anybody, except for the youngest generation that's out there right now, and even maybe some of them can attest to that rite of passage. Even if not all of the other films, that one that shows in the fall every year, everywhere, to get people fired up for another ski season. And it really was it was a rite of passage.
It was a gathering place for a lot of people to come back after the summer, see each other, get excited for the season, and you know, it was very important. The tour, the film was a great excuse for the tour, and the tour was a great excuse for people to get together, and that was a great excuse to launch into the season. So that tradition, you know, lasted. You know, this year is 69 years for the film to come out. Amazing when you think about it.
So the ski down today from the top of Buffalo's, top of Chair 4 in Vail, skiing down to Mid-Vail.
Yep.
And then after that celebration is done, and from what I understand, a lot of the bars in town are going to be just highlighting some of his infamous movies.
Yep, playing Warren Miller movies right along Bridge Street.
Yeah.
You're going down there, they're going to be playing Warren Miller movies. There's a lot of people in town out of the past and present and everything. We open this up, this is to the public, you know, it's everybody's celebration. So it's a great theme day. It's going to be wonderful to be part of, and hope to see everybody. And of course, the heavens opened up and gave us some powder as well.
For Warren. Warren blessed us with that, and I think he's going to bless us again tonight. TVH having a marathon also. We're going to be showing some of his classic flicks.
Excellent.
You're in probably a handful of them, even though you probably can't tell it's you because you're covered up. We're excited about it. We're excited about this event. I feel like it's a long time overdue, but people are probably just waiting to see what it was going to look like. You know,
it took a while. There were so many people that are influenced in Warren's life. It took a while to figure out who was going to bring this celebration together. You know, there's so many different aspects of his life, but his son Kurt Miller really got behind this and worked with Vail and worked with the family, and boom, here we are today and making this happen.
All right, so 3 o'clock today at the top of the mountain.
I think there's a wonderful video.
We're going to show it right now. Chris, thank you very
cool.
much. All right, let's take a look at what Warren Miller is so well known for with some of his ski flicks.
Almost every single experience I had while I was making and showing movies was two things. It was a learning experience, and it was enjoyable. My first skis were $2. My first ski days were at Mount Waterman in Southern California when I was 11. As soon as the war came along, they grabbed me, and then I spent 4 years in the Navy. In those early days, all my pals played baseball and football, and I just went out and went backpacking and found freedom. The day I got mustered out of the Navy, I bought an 8mm camera. And looking for freedom and documenting it with a camera is all I did the whole time I documented.
Well, Warren, I want to thank you for
Thank
all
you.
of your contributions, your spirit,
Thank you.
and your uncanny ability to make us all laugh and inspire.